Hello, welcome to Real Men, Real Minds. Today we're going to talk about something that could be affecting more than half of men over 50, but that few recognize as a serious problem: poor sleep. Did you know that sleep problems not only make you feel tired, but they can also be destroying your mind? In this video, we're going to explore why poor sleep is the silent killer of mental health in men over 50. Yes, you heard that right. Poor sleep isn't just a nighttime nuisance. It can be a real danger to your brain and emotional well-being. But before we dig deeper, I want to ask you something. Have you ever felt anxious, had memory problems, or just don't feel as sharp as you used to? If you're over 50, these symptoms may be related to your sleep quality. Before we get started, let me clarify something. I'm not just talking about feeling tired from not sleeping well. I'm talking about how insomnia and other sleep disorders can lead to cognitive declines and serious mental health issues, such as anxiety and memory loss. And this is especially relevant for men over 50, who often face hormonal changes, work stress, and other factors that can affect their sleep. But don't worry, we're not here just to deliver bad news. We're also going to talk about what you can do about it. First, though, I want to share with you a story that perfectly illustrates why this topic is so important. Juan's story. Imagine Juan, a 55-year-old man who has always been the pillar of his family. He's a strong, hard-working guy who has always been there for his family. But lately, something has changed. He begins to forget important things. Doctor's appointments, meetings with friends, even his wife's birthday. Plus, you feel anxious all the time for no apparent reason. His wife, worried, suggests that he go to the doctor. After several tests, the diagnosis is clear. John has chronic insomnia. Not only that, but this insomnia has been affecting your memory and mood. Juan's story is not unique. Many men his age face similar problems, and often poor sleep is the culprit. Do you identify with Juan? Have you noticed changes in your memory or mood lately? If so, your dream may be playing a bigger role than you think. Scientific evidence and data. But don't just take it from me. Let's see what the science says. A recent study published in the journal Sleep, based on data from the Canadian Longitudinal Study on Aging, found that older people with insomnia are at increased risk of developing memory decline and long-term cognitive decline, such as dementia. This study involved more than 26,000 participants between the ages of 45 and 85. In this study, participants were categorized into 3 groups: no insomnia symptoms, NIS, insomnia symptoms only, ISO, and probable insomnia disorder, PID. The results showed that those who went from having no insomnia symptoms to developing PID were 1.7 times more likely to report worsening memory compared to those who only had insomnia symptoms or who remained insomnia-free. In addition, participants whose sleep worsened during the study period were 1.22 times more likely to experience subjective memory worsening at follow-up. The study also assessed cognitive performance in domains such as memory, executive functions, and psychomotor speed, finding that insomnia specifically was linked to poorer performance in memory, but not in attention or multitasking. Do you see? We are not talking about a simple correlation. We are talking about a significant risk, and most alarmingly, men with insomnia performed worse on memory tests compared to women. In addition, additional research has shown that insomnia is closely linked to anxiety and depression. In fact, about half of people with chronic insomnia also have at least one mental health condition, such as anxiety or depression. These findings are crucial, especially considering that the population of men over 50 is on the rise. According to the U.S. Administration on Aging, by 2030, it is estimated that there will be more than 72 million older adults in the U.S., and many will face challenges related to sleep and mental health. So if you're a man over 50 and you've been experiencing sleep problems, it's time to pay attention. Do not ignore the signs. Your mind could be in danger. Poor sleep isn't just a nuisance. It can be a silent killer for your mental health. But the good news is that there are steps you can take to improve your sleep and protect your mental health. In future videos, we'll explore strategies like cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, CBTI, changes to daily routine, and other scientifically proven techniques. However, the first thing is to recognize the problem. And have you experienced sleep problems? Have you noticed any changes in your memory or mood? Let me know in the comments below. Your experience could help other men who are going through the same thing. In short, poor sleep is not something you should take lightly, especially if you are over 50 years old. It may be destroying your mind without you even realizing it. But the good news is that you're not alone, and there are solutions available. Remember, at Real Men, Real Minds, we believe that talking openly about mental health is key to breaking the stigma and helping men live fuller, healthier lives. So if you found this video helpful, please like it and share it with someone who can benefit from this information. And before I go, I want to ask you, what are you most concerned about your sleep or your mental health? Do you think sleep is underestimated in terms of mental health? Let me know in the comments, and perhaps we can address your concern in a future video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll continue to explore important topics for men's mental health. Until then, take care.